if you're wrong around me a lot, then it's going to really be annoying how right I am all the time.
Sure.
Because you're wrong around me a lot. But if you're not wrong around me a lot, it's not going to really feel like I do that often.
It does. It does. I'm not mad at it.
Right.
You know, because we all got to be kept in check from time to time.
We like learning.
I do like learning.
You know? Some people don't like learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like learning.
Yeah.
I love being wrong.
I actually, I said it to a friend of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy Becky from Big Picture, that because she was just selected to become a mentor for Grammy University, I think it's called, but
okay.
like the committee. She's a mentor for like their program to train PR people.
Oh, cool. Stuff. That's nice.
The freaking Grammy committee. And I was like, just so stoked on it. I was like, dude, that's so cool. Super deserve it and stuff. Awesome. And I said, you know, like you're a natural teacher, and you know, I hope you realize that. I'm sure you deal with a lot of people and stuff, and all have varying degrees of being able to listen. But I've picked up so much from you. Like, you're just a wealth of information for me. So thank you for that.
Nice.
And she was very, very touched by what I said. And I was like, hey, it's up to everybody else. It's up to you if you decide to bestow information upon somebody. It's not up to you whether they open their ears to it or not.
Very true.
Very true. But what you say, what other people say when people talk, you could learn something from it.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Mouth shut, open ears.
Open heart, too.
Open mind.
Open mind, open heart, open ears. Shut up sometimes. Not you guys, though. Not the BIM squad. Hey, no, Mel.
You guys.
Mel Bell.
Talk more, Mel Bell.
Yeah, this is weird. I'm just going to call you Pinky this whole episode. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Makes me think of AC/DC, that AC/DC song.
Mel's Bells! Yeah. Well, this is coming out on Monday, the 24th.
Yeah. We'll talk about the days once we're actually on.
Yeah.
You know, after the intro.
Yeah.
I like to do that after the intro.
I thought this was the intro.
Well, no, we have the intro.
Oh, the other intro that I forgot about.
Right.
The one that I have to bend over here.
Yeah, the musical intro.
And go over here.
Right.
And go here. And go.
Get it. Nice. Everybody. Welcome.
I do the dance.
That's nice.
You could watch me terribly do that on strangerhoodtv.com.
That's right.
If you ever.
Welcome to Discussions and Drinks, the show where we, Bacon is my podcast,
we talk about things and
talk
stuff.
about things and stuff while we have a drink. Today we are drinking
Roe & Co.
A Roe & Co. We have drunk Roe & Co. before.
Yeah.
We have drank.
And we've been drunk.
And we've been drunk.
On Roe & Co.
Yes, have drank, been drunk. Is that correct? That's the correct nomenclature?
Yeah, I mean...
You could be able to use the word nomenclature, but not know whether drank or drunk.
You could have probably convinced me otherwise. And also, I just want to point out here, a testament to how strong this bottle is. So we haven't recorded in a few weeks because we were away.
We were away.
And then we had a show last week, so we were away again. And so we had this was sitting on this little table here. It was underneath. And I always forget that don't put things underneath this table because when you move it,
the table,
everything falls. Yeah. And look at this dent. Look at this nice dent that I got. Now I've done it before.
Oh man, Yeah.
I've done it before, and
That's
it's
like-
broken bottles.
That's like marks on the bottle. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe if no, you can't see it.
But
That's
yeah,
all right.
Rowan Co. Hats off to your
That's a hefty bottle.
that bottle is gonna be here long after we are.
Yeah.
And
Maybe it'll be a
congrats for
candle.
that.
Maybe you can make it a candle.
I could make it a candle.
You could capture moon water.
I could capture moon water in a candle. Whose phone is vibrating? That would be Jimmy's.
No, it isn't. My phone did not light up, did not vibrate.
Mine's all the way over here, and I have I have notifications. But it's on the mic table.
It is on the mic table, but I didn't have any things. All right. But regardless, I'll take my phone off the thing and then we'll completely be free. But I did want to say happy National Brand Day. So if you have a national brand, happy day.
National brands don't need extra help.
Yeah. Happy National Sardines Day.
Ooh.
It's
scraping the butt.
It's a rough day.
I get that it's Thanksgiving week, but we are just this is dismal.
Here's two that are okay.
Okay.
We have DB Cooper Day.
Oh, okay.
Right? For those of you that don't know DB Cooper, DB Cooper it's still one of the most famous mysteries of all time, right? In 1971, a suited man named Dan Cooper hijacked a plane going from Portland to Seattle and parachuted off. The catch is he seems to have disappeared into thin air and was never found again, dead or alive. So no one ever found this dude. He held the plane up because he stole a bunch of money off the plane and parachuted off, and then no one literally ever found him.
It was a successful heist, and yeah. Actually, if you want to watch some good shows about DB Cooper, one I would highly recommend is Josh Gates, Expedition Unknown. He does a great episode. I think maybe 2 episodes on that. And then also on Hulu, there's a show called Paranormal Mysteries.
I saw the DB Cooper episode of that
with Lawrence Fishburne, who can he just narrate all of life?
Sure,
please.
Sure, he's good.
He is velvety soft.
He does have a buttery velvet voice.
Goddamn, I love that dude's voice.
Yeah.
And I'd love him to tell my story. It wouldn't be an interesting one, but it would sound phenomenal.
Oh, I think you have an interesting story.
Yeah.
So yes, he got on the plane. Once it took off, he passed a note to a flight attendant informing her that he was carrying a bomb and the plane was being hijacked. He opened his briefcase to show the bomb, which appeared to be a collection of wires, red sticks, and a battery. He demanded that once the plane landed in Seattle, he should be given $200,000 in $20 bills, 2 parachutes, and he wanted the aircraft to be refueled for takeoff. Upon landing in Seattle, 36 passengers were evacuated. His demands were fulfilled. While the plane was refueled, he forced 2 pilots, an engineer, and a flight attendant to remain on board. He ordered them to fly to Mexico City, going under 10,000 feet at a speed slower than 200 knots. Mid-flight, extra stuff. Mid-flight, he put on the parachute and jumped out of the plane with the money. No one ever found him. People found money.
Yes.
But they never found him. They didn't find the parachutes.
Nope.
And it is one of our greatest mysteries.
Yeah, I love that one too. So yeah, definitely check out those shows because DB Cooper, man, I'm not like rooting for the guy who stole a bunch of money and did all sorts of messed up stuff, but man, that's an interesting caper.
I am. He didn't hurt anybody.
I guess
I'm rooting for him. You know why? Because it's still a story. I hope he's out there.
Yeah.
I hope he's out there watching the DB Cooper shows, laughing. He's like, they didn't look here.
Dummies.
In this town. Like I coached the soccer team.
That would be awesome.
Right?
That would be
that's
awesome.
what I'm hoping. So yes, so National DB Cooper Day, and then finally celebrate your unique talent day.
Oh, okay.
All right. So everyone's got a talent. Everyone's got something they can do.
Yeah.
That's fun, that's cool, that's different, that's just that helps make them them.
Yeah.
You know? So celebrate it today.
Yeah. What's yours?
I write songs, man. That's my talent. I write songs. I sing okay. I play guitar okay.
Yeah. I do those things. I one of my superpowers, and I'm going to celebrate it.
Yeah.
It's a talent that I have is I'm always able to pick the wrong grocery store line.
You've told me about this one.
Yeah.
You are able to do that.
Yeah, I'm always so frustrated by it.
Uh-huh.
But today maybe I'll celebrate it.
Celebrate it.
Maybe I'll just be like, I want to take my time on this line. I want to read every headline on the tabloids.
You know what? What you should do is go to the grocery store, and as you go in a line, look at the person behind you and go, pro tip, pick a different line than me, because I always pick the worst one. Now you're providing a service.
Now I'm providing a service.
You're paying it forward.
I could do that. I like that idea. I really do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks for that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna exercise that this week.
You should.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a like one of those. I don't know if I have one of those. What do I complain about all the time? Is there something I complain about a lot?
Well,
I'm sure there is that I just can't think of now. That when it comes up, I'm like, every time. Right?
Probably. See, there's a difference. You complain about other people's demeanor and actions towards this thing, but as far as like something that you do,
yeah.
We always make light of. I mean, one of our sayings is basically, "I'm a dumb because I did this," but nothing really sticks out to me.
Well, there's like I'm a dumb about a lot of things.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm not a dumb about like any specific thing so often that I'm just like,
right. This is my thing. It's not one specific thing that is your folly, so to speak. It's you know. Mel's superpower is being able to read people.
Mel is really
energy shifts in rooms.
I can also read energy shifts in rooms.
I think that's something that a lot of us share is we're sensitives.
I like that,
so to speak. And I don't mean that in a negative connotation. I know a lot of people could be like, sensitive, weak pussy. It's like, no, sensitive is a different, like, read a little bit. But being a sensitive is you can very much read a room.
Yeah, I definitely and I agree. Mel definitely does have that.
Yeah.
She's good at that.
I have that sometimes, but a lot of the time it's like I think everyone is mad at me. And that's how I read. And like I've done it with him a few times. Like he's walked in and you like you were sick for like a couple of weeks, and you came in and you were like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're not mad at me." It's like I've been sick for 2 weeks,
right?
Like really,
I'm mad at my immune system.
yeah.
I'm mad at our healthcare
that's my
system.
Reading.
Yeah. No, I've generally been pretty good at reading rooms. What I can do is I can insightfully connect with another human very quickly. Like it used to be a negative thing because I could find out the button to push that would bother you, but which I can still do. But now what I try and do is I try and find the buttons to push to
you use your powers for good rather than evil.
Yes, I'm trying to, leave it better than you found it, man. Leave it better than you found it.
Do you think that's something that you always had, or do you think that's a skill that you cultivated? You were a bartender for many years, so
yeah, I think it's a skill that I kind of always had, just because I think my mom is intuitive with people, so I think I just kind of got that from her. But I think working in a bar and working in a restaurant and leading a band and all those kind of things, dealing with all the different personalities in a band, it just once I we were talking about when we came on, once I stopped talking as much and I started listening more, all of that got better.
Right.
Because if you actually listen, it's pretty easy.
Sure.
Right. And if you listen and you remember, if you go, oh, you're saying this right now, and I remember you also had this situation a week ago.
Yeah.
That ties into this feeling and this, and then you can kind of go, okay, these are the things that trip you up in life, or these are the things that are giving you a problem right now, or these are the things that I can push to make you go nuts, or these are the ways that I can help.
Yeah.
So I think I've gotten better at doing that.
I like that. It's a good one.
So yeah, that's my positive superpower.
Yeah.
My negative one is driving people nuts with being right a lot.
Yeah.
That's more on you.
That's you. That's a you problem.
That's a you thing. You weren't wrong around me.
Just stop being so wrong.
I can't hear a wrong thing that I know is wrong and then not correct it. I can't do that. That's my negative superpower. If you say something that's like out of pocket and it's just incorrect, and I know that it's incorrect, I can't sit there and go like, all right.
Sure.
I got to go, ugh. So hold on.
Hold that thought.
Hold that. I know we're talking about something totally different, but I need to correct you here.
Yeah. Here's where you're incorrect.
I do that.
It's okay though. That's important. I think it's very important.
It can also be very frustrating for others. I have found. Well, I've found that that's the case.
Like we had both said, open ears, open hearts, open mind.
Yes. What do you think? So this is a question that I heard recently that I think is such a good question for people that I'm just going to start randomly asking it. Like, what do you think is the most misunderstood thing about you?
That I'm quiet.
What, like, why you're quiet, or
yeah, I think that
you're quiet because you are kind of quiet.
I think that people, yeah. So it's because I'm quiet. People take it however they take a quiet person.
Okay.
Right. So whoever the person is, it's like if you grew up where the person being quiet that you were always around that was quiet was because they were like getting ready to boil over and pop.
Okay.
Like and just have a major outburst, then that's what you associate it with.
Right.
Other people could be like, oh, well, they're quiet. So that means they're timid and they're very reserved and they're that kind of thing. I'm quiet again because, shut up and listen. I'm quiet because in order to read the room for me, you got to listen to what's happening.
Right.
So in a group of people, I will listen and I will wait my turn and I will, from listening kind of, especially if it's a room of new people or even people that I don't hang out with on a regular basis. It's like, okay, well, I'm listening. Where am I going to enjoy myself?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that I take into account. And then like, also just like, I'm a listener. It's not that I'm quiet per se.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I'm more of a listener than a talker. And before I talk, I think about what I say, because we know plenty of people that just say the first thing.
Right.
And then that's more misunderstood than like in that scenario, whatever blast radius you've made, now you got to apologize after the fact. If you even realize that you stepped out of line.
Sure. Yeah.
So yes, that's kind of what I do is I'd rather be quiet, take it in, find my spot. And then that's where I'll open up a little bit more.
That makes sense. I agree with you that I think that's misunderstood about you a lot. Like that's even something that I had to learn, like doing this show, because I would, if you remember, like the first couple years in the show, I was like, "Yo, man, am I talking too much? Am I talking over you? Am I just taking over this thing? I don't
No,
want to do that. I'm not trying to do that."
I think it's a dynamic thing too, you know.
Yeah.
And I actually had this conversation with Jen this past week about couples and stuff. And I think it's true of every relationship, you know, when with you and a person, right? And all of people's qualities are cups,
Okay.
right? And where somebody's cup is, let's just say 30% funny.
Mm-hmm.
If you find somebody that's got the 70% funny, you've got good balance.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And just like across the board, that's everybody's quality and stuff like that. And then, you know, not that you aren't yourself, you just know how much of that cup you can fill.
Sure, there's a balance that needs to be struck in
Exactly.
when it's not just you. That's band situation, work situation, friendship situation, hanging out situation. Whenever it's not just you,
right,
you have to decide how much you're going to fill the space.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do that by realizing how much space that one you want the other person to fill, because sometimes people don't want, they want all that space.
Right.
Or you have to understand and know the people that you're around, or know the strengths of the people that you're around, and go, oh, okay, so I'm going to give this much because they're going to give that much, and then it's going to work.
Yeah,
it's going to make
sense.
And
it's also like when it comes to the podcast too, like I've done radio-ish kind of stuff in the past, you know, sure, like Happy Hour with LTOB, you know. I knew where I needed to be. There was this the straight and narrow guy, mm-hmm, that had the format and you know, was able to direct traffic when it needed to be directed. And then there was like the extreme funny guy or abrasive guy. Depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you looked at it and if you were the target.
That's very true.
Yeah,
very true.
But you know, so just kind of knowing my role. That's how I am with again, this is being in the room. It's like knowing your role somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there's somebody, like, I just know so many people that if you're in a room with a crowd, like a group of people, and there's somebody over there that's the funny guy who's got the room in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
If you come in wanting to be that guy and not like reading the room, or even if you don't want to necessarily be that guy, you just are that guy, right, and you're trying to, then you're creating conflict. That's why people don't like each other. That's why people don't like people that are like them.
Yeah,
because they're filling those spaces.
You're like, no, I'm already in the spot
that you think that you own.
Right.
And it's like, no, you don't own the space.
Yeah. Well, that can be subconscious too. Like, yeah, it's not even like, yeah, it's just like, I don't like something about that guy.
Yeah. So like when it came to this, it was like, I had never done radio with you or podcast with you, you know? So to me, it was like, okay, well, let's see where this fits. And you articulate things a little bit better than I do in certain situations. And for me, like, being part of this and being cognizant enough to step back in certain situations has made me become a better speaker. So mm-hmm. it's a lot. It's learning. Again, it's learning. I want to learn. I want to take in. I don't want to fill the space before I know what space there is to fill.
Mm.
That's why I've always been, you know, in a band, a utility guy, you know.
Right.
What do you need me to do? Okay, cool. Play guitar? Fine. You want me to do backups? Fine. You want me to lead vocal? Fine. You want me to play bass? Fine. Like, that's just how I am.
Right. That's interesting. That's I think you're very right, and that's a very misunderstood part about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, nice.
I'm curious as to what you think the most misunderstood thing is about you, because I think that there's a lot.
Oh yeah?
I think there's a lot.
Maybe I don't pay attention that much to what I don't really. What's funny is if you were to ask me what I think people think of me, I don't know that I would be able to give you an answer, because I don't really know.
Yeah.
Right? I think maybe one of the things that is misconstrued about me is that that I want or need to be the center of attention.
That's number one.
I understand. I know that I have somewhat of a big personality at times.
Yeah.
But I don't even try. I just feel like there's times when you can kind of be big, and there's times when you need to not be big.
Right.
And
but that all goes the same thing that I was saying, and Mel reading the room.
Right. Yeah. Mine's never a measured case where I'm like, there's very much times where I'm just kind of like, wow, let's just be big. And that's never it's never a need to be viewed or anything. It's just, that's how I'm enjoying myself.
Well, I think that comes with reading the room, and when you are that personality, that big personality that takes up a room like that, you don't do it. Nobody ever walks away going, it was just inappropriate.
Right.
Now,
right.
Listen,
there have been times
we have said we've all said things that are inappropriate.
I'm not gonna say there's never been a time,
but when you turn that on,
right,
it's the appropriate time to turn it on.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would think so. But I think, like I said, like I guess I never really pay attention to that. I don't really know what people. I kind of figure like, well, people like me.
The only reason why
so,
I know about it is because of how many people have either like just been around me,
right,
and have watched the show or come see my bands live, or anything like that, because I always or if we did karaoke at a conference or whatever, like people would always come up to me and be like, I didn't take you for that. I didn't take you for this kind of thing.
Right. You when you go big, people are surprised by it, because they're like, I didn't know you had that in you. But it's like, if you spend any time with you, at all, you know you have that in you, right. You're just, but I don't get that reaction. I never get that. I didn't know you had that in you reaction.
Sure.
Nobody's ever like, wow, I didn't expect.
Wow,
you.
Jim's got quite the personality.
I didn't expect you to get all up there. But I think probably the misconstrued thing would be people thinking that I need that for something.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like or I also think that people think, I think people might think that I'm
an attention hog or
really confident,
kind of.
I think they think I'm really confident, like overconfident, if they don't know me, because I am very loud and big when I need to be, but then I'm also like, I'm very much like, let me help your situation, like I have some authority to do so, or you know what I mean. So I think maybe I can come across sometimes as like, oh, he like thinks he knows everything, or he's overconfident or something like that. I don't know, but that's what I would imagine people might think.
I don't think I don't think that personally. And quite honestly, I don't think you've and you and I have had conversations and been in situations where you could have very, very easily have quote unquote stepped over a line,
Sure.
so to speak, in terms of like when we're having personal conversation and stuff. And you don't.
I think I have a good sense of where lines are.
Yeah.
And that comes from listening, like you. Like
but also at the same time too, it's like, where's my line?
Right.
With you and I, like, where is there a line?
It's different. It's different depending on when and where.
I feel like there's not really
there's not a hard line.
There's no hard line.
There's no line where like you're gonna get pissed or offended.
Yeah.
But there's definitely time and place lines with you that I understand and that I feel them. And
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
There, because I can sometimes, I never like being able to read a room also allows me to not be that guy in the room that's like overdoing the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
A couple of these, I can't say I've never done it, but
well, that's when the lines get blurry and you don't know whether it's the first one, the second one, or the middle one.
Right.
I get it.
But I think I'm articulate enough to, like, I can make a dirty joke to a band member in a room with band members and say it in a very different way, and then do the same joke to a doctor at a conference and word it in a way that it works in both situations.
Right. Yes.
Because I know how to alter that delivery.
Right.
Whereas if I had done it, I would have crossed a line. I had done it a different way.
That is a perfect way to explain that presentation is everything.
Yes. Yes. I've tightened my presentation over the years.
Mel says that she never got the thought that you need to be the center of attention.
Oh, okay. Good. Like I said, I don't really know. But good. I'm glad. Because I don't. Because I don't.
I could say that I think something that is very much misconstrued about you, only because people have come to me about it.
Oh no!
Is that they think that you're Hitler when it comes to being a band leader.
Oh.
and it's very funny. It's very, very funny when people bring that up to me.
Right.
And I'll go, explain a little bit more. And I'll see if they catch the bait. And then I'll be like, you don't get that. Okay. All right. Cool. You don't get that we have multiple businesses and things together.
We work on many creative.
We work on a lot of endeavors here together. Okay.
Right.
All right. Keep going. And not even just like people who have worked with you. It's people who have talked to the people that have worked with you that felt that way.
Right.
Too. And it's like, oh man, how is it being? And it's like, it's awesome. You know how great it is to be in a band with somebody who like wants to work and wants to do something and wants things done properly and has a plan and has a vision and has real expectations and it's awesome. And they're like, they're confused. I do know that I had a little bit of that. There was that going around.
There was that going around for a little while.
I think
in general with musicians, like, luckily, I at least have a reputation of like, okay, well, he puts out good stuff. So maybe he's a pain in the ass to work with, but he puts out good stuff. But I don't think I'm a pain in the ass to work with, right? Like,
no,
I'm not a pain in the ass to work with.
No, it's a breath of fresh freaking air.
I mean, I have opinions. And I have suggestions.
You wouldn't share the opinion or suggestion if you didn't care.
Right. and I also never push it in the way of like,
And
this has to be like this.
well, yeah, your way is
So I
not
was
the
like,
only
hey
way.
man, can we try it?
I think your way isn't necessarily the only way, but like, I don't know. You're right a lot of the time, Jimmy.
I'm right a lot of the
I
time.
mean, doing an accent on the 3.5 in a song, not always right.
Not always the right
Not always
thing.
right.
Not always the right thing.
But I will try it.
Hey,
I will try it.
It'll work somewhere.
Right.
Maybe not when I hear it.
but in terms of like, just that whole mentality of, oh man, it's just pushing so hard and it's like, yeah, well, because in order to achieve goals, you have to push hard and do things. And
it's got to
the
get
problem
done.
is that so many people think the bare minimum is, or less than the bare minimum is acceptable.
Yeah, that's true.
And
there's a lot of my least favorite habit is when you have that and I see it a lot, right? So so if you're watching this and you're a person that I've said this to before, it's not just you, and I'm not talking about you. But if like the general idea of um when I want to work, everyone has to work as hard as I want to work, and I'm going to be pissed if they don't. But when I slack off and don't want to work, no one can hold me accountable to it, and things are just going to get missed. I don't like that type of working relationship.
yeah.
And that happens a lot because people find motivation. It's hard to have constant motivation. I don't have constant motivation.
None of us do.
Right?
None of us do.
That's really hard to do. But if when you decide it's time for you to get motivated, one of those ways is to start holding everyone around you accountable when you just spent however long being unmotivated.
Right.
It kills motivation rather than
right. Well, it creates resentment, right? It's
right.
It's and gosh.
And so I can definitely
I've
see
dealt with that more times.
I can see people that I've had that type of conversation with going, he is a pain in the ass to work with. Because if I'm like, well, where were you yesterday?
Well, that's dude, I've dealt with that recently a lot, and it's like people only want to pay attention to the work you've done when they're paying attention to the work. And it's like, hey, you've been MIA basically for 3 months.
Right.
I've been here busting my ass.
Right.
Every day for those 3 months. I've decided to take a day off. And now you're upset?
Or even,
like, come on.
You know what? If your motivation dipped and my motivation dipped as well, and maybe we didn't do anything for those couple of months. Maybe I did the bare minimum and you did nothing.
Right.
Right? Or maybe we both did the bare minimum. When you get the fire lit under your ass to start, don't start talking to me about how much I slack.
That's okay. Yeah, you know what? Well, I think a lot of that has to do with the way that a lot of people were raised, and when a lot of people mistake just being mean as trying to motivate someone to do something.
Yeah, mean is not motivating.
And it's like, no.
Right.
And especially and if you don't know what's happening on the other side, you have no reason to be upset either.
Right.
Because for all you know, if you're careless enough to be working that closely with somebody and not know what they're going through on the other side, then you're just an asshole.
Right. Well, if you're the main character in your story, that's great. But you're not the main character in everyone's story. So therefore, you have to understand that, like, you can't just come back in and go, well, like, I'm ready.
Right.
Where's my support? You know?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with approaching things and going like, hey guys, like, we've really hit a lull lately.
Sure.
I really want to ramp this up again. Like, having that kind of discussion is great, but going like being excited for a week and doing shit for a week and then coming and go, what did you do this week?
Right.
That's not okay.
Right.
That's not okay.
Right. Because it's like, come on, man. What are we doing?
I don't like the tit for tat stuff.
I'm not the main character of my own story.
Yeah.
I'm not. And I say that openly and fully. I used to be the main character of my own story when the people around me didn't matter as much as they do. But the more that the people around me, the more that my friends mattered, the more that my bandmates mattered, the more people I brought into my life, the more you have to realize that, like, man, you're a character actor. You're an ensemble.
Yeah.
Everyone's life is an ensemble. Or at least I need other people. I'm not great just by myself. I'm not. I need help. I need support. I need people. I need to support people, because supporting people and helping them gives me purpose and makes me feel more accomplished and makes me feel better about myself. So it's really hard to understand people that have that kind of main character syndrome, that feel like, well, I'm not even thinking about what anybody else might have been going through. I'm ready.
Right.
Or I'm not ready.
Well,
or I'm thinking this, or I'm thinking
I think what also people need to realize, and this is something that I took from my father-in-law, very, 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 I took it very seriously, like it made all the sense in the world to me. But every relationship is a team effort.
Yes.
It could be 2 people, it could be 20 people, but it's a team effort. And for me, when I have my core, right? Mm-hmm. I've got my family, and then I've got you, and it's like, okay, well, I have this core. Of course, everything person to person is a different dynamic and a different, you treat things differently in different times, like you were saying, and stuff like that.
Sure.
But everybody puts the work in, and that's it. And now, like, I have friends that I don't necessarily talk to all the time, and I never take it personally, because they are a part of this team, and if I have to put a little bit more effort in to make it work, I will.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if we both kind of lay off of it for a little bit, you can't take it personally, because you might not be the only team they're a part of.
Yeah.
So they might have to put their attention elsewhere.
Nothing's personal, but unless it's directed at you.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Like so the people that like, my situation throughout the years has been very different at different times of my life, but like, I found band life and I gravitated toward those people, and it changed my dynamic with my high school life and those people.
Mm-hmm.
And
sure,
it's our dynamics are different and everything like that, but you know, I never took the stance of, well, you know what, they just dropped me, or they just did this, or
Right,
they did that. It's like,
Life
no, you know
changes,
what,
man.
life
You gotta let
changes,
it.
people's priorities change, the way they stay happy changes, uh surrounding themselves with certain types of people, that's important too, you know, like, and it just means that right now this relationship is not hot and heavy, but it's also not over.
Yeah.
Like, people drift away and then they come back together. And if they come back together and they're joking around just as they did 3, 4, 5 months ago, even a year,
Mm-hmm.
that means that the team dynamic works.
Absolutely right.
You know?
Absolutely right.
So I don't get upset when I don't speak to somebody for a long time. It just means that they're dealing with other shit. Because I know so many people, like, and I know that there are people who resent me right now,
Mm-hmm.
that are like, oh, well, they're too busy doing this. It's like,
oh, I've definitely had that too.
Like, oh, well, they're off too busy doing this. Oh, they
Yeah.
don't have time for me. They have time for this. It's
Right.
like,
That means I'm not
that
important.
means
Like, no,
that
it
means
doesn't. It
that
doesn't mean you're
means
not
you
important.
live in main character syndrome.
Right.
That's
Right.
all. I don't get sad when I don't speak to somebody for 3 weeks. Okay, well, you had other stuff going on. You know what I do? Other stuff. I have other stuff too.
I do want to say, speaking of teams, looking in our BIM squad over here, patreon.com/Bacon podcast. Join us over there if you want to join us live for these and jump in and into the chat and stuff. My number one teammate, Miss Annie Stoic, is in the chat. The GOAT.
It's fine.
The greatest of all time.
I'll settle for 1A.
Yeah, you're 1A. I'm 1A. I know. I get it.
Just a couple of 1As here.
I get it. A couple of 1As. Dude, I'm +1 over here. Let's be real. Let's be real. Annie +1. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like, everyone in the chat right now has stopped listening to the show and has started talking to Annie.
Right.
And for good reason.
Right.
For good reason. But Annie has joined the chat.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, Donna, as well. We already said hello to Mouse.
Hey, Pinky. She's Pinky for this one.
I don't. It's weird. I don't understand it. I mean, but it does give me the AC/DC vibes, which I like.
Fire.
Right.
I do it, but I'll cough my brains out if I do the fire.
I got to sing backups later, so
I'm gonna do the lows.
All right. Fair enough. If you're a part of the Oswald's Revenge Patreon, you can join us while we record after this.
Yeah.
So if you're a part of that, jump over there. If you're not live and you're watching this on Monday, the 24th, and you want to jump onto the Oswald's Revenge Patreon, you can jump on and see whatever we did.
Yeah.
As well. I don't know what we did yet because we haven't done it yet.
Yep. But we're going to do it.
We're going to do it. We have been sitting on this bag of Be Happy Snacks, maple bacon popcorn for months.
It's months. I don't remember. I know you brought them here.
Yes.
I don't know where you got them from. It could have been like I
think Annie brought them
green
home.
room snack kind of thing, because those are always aces. I love that.
We have the Diamello family.
I thought that was a band.
I did too, because it's a very band shot. Right?
It is.
It's three beautiful girls and an older gentleman. Maybe you can see. It looks like a band shot, though.
It absolutely does.
Looks like a band shot. We brought Be Happy Snacks to life with a vision to transform ordinary snacking into extraordinary moments. Every bite embodies our culinary creativity, the delight we wish to inspire, and our commitment to our vibrant community. Thank you for joining us on this flavorful adventure. Okay. Born out of the D'Amelio family's love for creativity and passion for bringing people together, we're all about sparking joy and satisfying cravings with fun. With fun, that looked like a period, but it's a comma. With fun, unexpected snacks that make your taste buds dance. Our unique flavors reflect our passion for culinary creativity. They've said that too many times now. And our commitment to building a lively community of food lovers. I'm a food lover. You're a food lover.
Yeah, I love food.
Our mission is to turn everyday snacking into an experience full of flavor and delight. Snacking should be more than a quick bite. It should be an experience of discovery and delight. They've said delight too many times now. Full of unique flavors and memories. With ingredients you can pronounce. We're going to put that to the test in a second. We're here to help you celebrate the simple joys and share unique experiences, one snack at a time. Let's turn everyday moments into happy adventures. I like that. So we've got a few words I think they use too many times. Right? I don't think you need to use the word culinary so many times. And also delight was I believe overused.
I was watching something where delight was used way too much.
Yeah.
It bothered me.
I'm gonna look at the ingredients now and see if we can pronounce them all.
Let's go for it.
You know what?
Let's go for it. Okay.
Ingredients. What do we got?
First one, popcorn.
Okay.
Second one, sunflower and/or soybean oil.
Okay.
I like
all this.
I like the possibility of this bag not tasting the same as other ones.
I like that too.
That's
a delight.
Does that mean that if this one sucks, another one could be good?
Yeah.
And we should buy it?
Well, if try everything twice.
Good point. Sugar. I know that word. Pure maple syrup. Here we go.
Okay.
Maltodextrin.
I can pronounce it, but I don't know what it is.
I can pronounce it, but you know what? I was stalling so I could figure out how to pronounce it.
Right. Do I hit the O hard?
That was one of those that were
is
like,
the X silent?
I could have sounded like a third grader trying to read like
Maltodextrin.
Yeah. I was able to salt.
Hey, salt.
Molasses.
Molasses.
And these two.
Okay.
These two, I know at least one of these is Jimmy's favorite.
What's that?
The first one would be natural flavor.
Suspect.
I knew that was coming. And then spices.
Indistinct, my friends. Indistinct. There are so many spices, but I'll take spices. Natural flavors. What the fuck is a natural flavor? Arsenic is a natural flavor.
Yeah.
Dog poo is a natural flavor.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, there's nothing that jumps out of this list of ingredients that's bacon.
Yeah, I did not hear bacon. Maybe that's the natural flavor.
So that's probably what the natural flavor is.
Bacos.
Yeah.
Salt and whatever that curing salt, probably.
Yeah. Now, something that I will say, serving size of this, 3 3/4 cups. That's a lot.
That's a generous serving size.
And that's only 150 calories.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
So, that's pretty good. The sodium level is 5% of your daily intake for one, like for
that's
3.5
not bad either.
cups.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
11% of your daily fiber. That's not bad. So
all right.
Remember, I only have one bathroom. So
I need fiber.
And total fat 12% for your day, 9 grams, which,
that's not bad. You can eat the whole bag.
Yeah.
How many servings in the bag?
5.
You can eat a whole bag of these, people. A whole bag of these.
It'd be your daily intake with like you can eat just like
lettuce
or just like straight fat.
Yeah.
Just
maybe
Crisco.
Maybe some bacon.
A little bit of Crisco for you. Protein, there's 2 grams of protein.
Oh,
which is, not too bad. So yeah.
Yep. Give you a little bit just for the whiskey test.
I just became congested, so this is a moot point. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah. You're doing it so that you could say moot.
No. I've used the word moot.
I know it's a great word.
Several times this week.
It's a great word.
Several times this week.
It was used in Jesse's Girl, the song.
Yeah. I bet there's not a lot of songs with the word moot in it.
I'm trying to place what the smell is.
It's not bacon. I mean, it's kind of bacon, but it's not really bacon.
It's not bacon. It's also not maple.
Oh, no, there is no maple. I didn't even think about the maple part of it.
Yeah, there's no maple. There's no bacon in the scent. And a lot of flavor is scent.
Right.
So let's see what happens. All right.
I just don't want it to fall.
Cheers.
You got both of them.
I got maple and bacon.
I got both.
Yeah.
I got both flavors.
How'd that happen? I don't smell either flavor. The bacon lingers.
Yeah, this is delicious.
I mean, it is okay. It is a little bit of that fake bacon flavor, right? But I don't hate that flavor.
No, it's not. It's not the bad one. You know what I'm talking about? The bad, the bad fake bacon flavor.
And the maple is a good little addition.
This is very is it peppery?
I'm getting a little bit. Yeah, there's a little pepper.
I think I identified one of the spices.
The round kernels, right? It doesn't look like a typical popcorn kernel. It's those round ones.
Big old round brains.
Yeah, looks like a brain.
Yeah.
All right. There's like a styrofoam brain.
It's whiskey test time.
All right, let's do it.
Nope. Nope.
Ugh. 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 I don't like that flavor on my tongue. I don't like it.
Oh, it gave me the goosebumps.
It did.
Oh my god!
Don't do that. Don't do that.
When a flavor's so bad it gives you goosebumps, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it.
Don't mix. Oh,
that was bad.
Yeah.
But this is quite good. So is it?
But yeah, the popcorn itself is pretty.
The D'Amelio family.
Pretty decent.
Oh wait! I have to see that picture. I think I know them.
The wife and the 2 daughters, or the 3 daughters, are kind of hot. Let's be honest. Kind of hot.
I have to see something because I know who these people are.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I do. It's D'Amelio. Even though it's spelled
of course, the Italian name it's got to be someone out here.
And that's the mom.
The mom's all the way on the right.
Yeah. And her, she's a social media influencer. She's an actress.
Okay.
They're all reality TV show stars.
Oh.
But this one,
that makes me like it.
So she was on Dancing. These 2 were on Dancing with the Stars, the mom and the daughter.
Oh.
The daughter won. And I also saw the daughter on Broadway.
Wow. Okay. So
yeah.
You have like a history with this family.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we go way back.
All right. Interesting.
We don't. I just watched the show, Dancing with the Stars. This is going to be, because next week's episode, I referenced Dancing with the Stars, too. So the cat's out of the bag.
You're a fan.
I watched Dancing with the Stars.
It's all right.
It's okay. I'm not bashful. But yeah, Charlie D'Amelio. That's this one. She was in and Juliet. I think she's still in it too.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's a phenomenal dancer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, so much history. You know what? That's why we waited this long for this bag. We needed you to brush up on your D'Amelio family history.
Yeah. And
so that you could have this realization in a moment.
Also, no contest. The mom's the hottest.
Let's see. I think it's between the mom and the bleach blonde.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You saying that makes me realize that sometimes you can be wrong.
I have to wear glasses. No, you have a type.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, she's Italian with long brown hair. Kind of looks like your wife. She's the hottest.
Okay. All right.
You have a type.
Sure. But I don't discriminate.
Having a type is not discriminating, but it is having a preference.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am objectively looking at the two of them.
I was objective.
I also think that probably part of me is like the one that bleaches her hair is the one that probably fights with them the most, and it's probably the disobedient one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going that far.
Right. And she's like, I'm the bad girl. And so that's
okay.
I'm like, yeah, maybe her.
So you're creating narratives now.
Yeah. Duh.
I was just looking at the picture.
I'm not so surfacey.
Oh.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us today.
Maybe I'm shallow and surfacey.
You just really are attracted to your wife, which is beautiful.
She's kind of hot. Still. Two
kids. I like girls that color their hair.
Jen colors her hair. I dyed her hair. I dye her hair all the time.
I dye Annie's hair red.
I didn't last time. I didn't last time, and I'm a little sad about it because it became our thing. Mm-hmm. But also her friend wanted to do it. And she was like, well, I thought that was our thing. And I was like, move over. There's a new sheriff in town. And it's me.
Daddy's doing the dyeing.
and I even so the dog bit me by mistake, and I had this like big old gash and floppy part of skin.
I remember that
when she was like, I want to dye my hair, and I was like, I'm ordering rubber gloves.
Right.
Don't I got it. And then her friend came and did it, and I was like, well, boo to that. It's not as good as when I do it.
Mel said Jen, that I lean that way because I have a type also. And she's right. You're not wrong. I have a type.
Yeah. See?
I have a type.
Little do you know, she's not the black sheep.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm only going by surface
in your brain.
I'm only going by the picture on the back of the popcorn bag.
But in your brain, you created this whole narrative. I love it. I do love that.
Right.
About you. That's what makes you a great writer.
That's what makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
Right?
More exposition.
Hey, man, I'm alone a lot for the next few months.
We could clip the back of this if you want.
I gotta create some stories. I gotta create some stories in my head.
You get some better glasses. I know you only spent $800 on this pair, but
it's the next pair. Oh my God, glasses is a ripoff. I can't get into it. Thank you for hanging out. We love you guys. Have a great week. Enjoy what celebrate today, whatever your talent is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And DB.
And whatever your talent is, we love you for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you are DB Cooper and you got away, talk to us.
How super cool would it be for DB Cooper to listen to us?
Right? Come on the show. Have a drink and let's talk about how you did it.
Invite
statute of limitations is over. You can do it.
Right. And invite Lawrence Fishburne because we need a good voice here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, enjoy your Thanksgiving. We love you.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family if you're with your family. Enjoy your time with your friends if you're doing a Friendsgiving. Enjoy your time alone if you're doing it alone. Have a great time. Thank you. We love you. Patreon.com/Bacon is my podcast, baconismypodcast.com. Follow us on all the socials, all that kind of stuff. Jump over and find Oswald's Revenge on all those things. And you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
What's your bacon?
What's your